Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it? I'm gonna take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud. I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Metric community, I'm back. I told you, lot. Consistent with it. Yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Garnacho, the boy looks like he's finally making his way out. Chelsea are finally going to pay the Maguires and let the guy go. So let's get straight into it, man. It's looking promising. You know me, I don't do clickbait. Everything I say is for me. It's proper. Let's get into it. Bam. We've got all these stuff that's just come out. All the reliable ones as well. Keegan, Fabrizio, Ben Jacobs. It's just going mental. Chelsea are advancing in club-to-club talks with Alejandro Garnacho. Deal underway with Man United. Excellent relationship between United CEO Omar Barada and the Chelsea hierarchy. Garnacho only wants Chelsea and turned down an approach from Bayern in the last 48 hours. Bayern Munich came in for Garnacho and he said, no, I only want Chelsea. This guy's moving mad. He's probably going to be a sub at Thing as well. Remember that, guys, you know. He's probably going to be a sub at Chelsea. But he said, nope, Bayern Munich, I don't care. Somewhere he will go and win the league and he probably can shine and get the Argentinian spot. He said, nah, mate, I'm cool. I only want Chelsea. He's agreed personal terms with them already, and that's all he's on. So he's turned them down. And obviously Ben Jacobs just come out and said the same thing. He said Garnacho turned down an approach from Bayern today as he waits for Chelsea. Garnacho has agreed terms already with Chelsea. But Man United, we want our 50 million, bro. We keep telling them, Madueke. That's what we're going off. We want our 50 million. Just give us our 50 million and we'll be all right, bro. Yeah? You lot let Madueke go for 52 million and you paid 55 for Gittins. This geezer's got more goals than both of them in the last 2 seasons. We want our 50 million. And it says, yeah, that's the yardstick. Chelsea are still trying for less, knowing that Man United want to sell. So it seems like it's getting close. So something's happening. Either we're going to concede a little bit or they're just going to concede and give the money. Who knows? But something seems like it's brewing. And then it goes on to say Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the price meets United's expectations, 50 million. Unless we get our 50 million, you're not leaving, big man. That's what's basically being said. We need to get our 50 million for you to even consider you leaving. So that's what's going on here. We need to get the 50 and we'll see what happens. Is this thing glitching or something? It looks like it glitched. But yeah, man, so that's what's going on, man. And then obviously Keegan's come out and spoke as well. Big up Keegan. He gets a few right as well. And he says Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the price meets United's expectations. The club believe all evidence points to their valuation being entirely fair and accurate. So we're not playing with this 50 million thing. We want our money, mate. Give us our money. We're not giving you lot him on the cheapers. It's not happening. Give us our money and then he can go. Simple as that. 50 million is what we want. And that's it, bro. Big up yourself, Savio, man. Hope you're good and everything. What about De Gea? Nothing about De Gea, Raquel, mate, bro. Big up this channel, Mason. We said, Mason, man, we need our money back. That 55 million, that they killed us with that one, innit? We need our dosh back. Big up yourself, Abdullah. Chelsea will be in trouble with FFP. Nah, man. Chelsea's so good, man. They've sold 200 million already. They've made 200 million in sales already. João Felix, Madueke, that's like just under 100 million. They got the Southampton geezer that got relegated, Okwachu, Broja. They've got loads of people, mate. They sell good, man. One thing about Chelsea, they sell very, very good. And I'm missing so much names that I ain't even mentioned, but they sell good. Trust me. What about Sancho, bro? Is he leaving us there? And I got some stuff about Sancho. We'll get into that in a sec. Don't worry. Amrin should change formation. He's never going to change it. If you want him to change it, it's a myth. It's not going to happen. Don't worry about that. But yeah, this is the stuff about Chelsea, man. It's looking like it's really close. Chelsea advancing in club-to-club talks for Garnacho. Deal underway with Man United. We're advancing. So I don't know, mate. It seems like something's going to happen soon. I don't know why my screen keeps doing that. It keeps glitching. I don't know what's happening. It's moving mad slow. It's not frozen or nothing, is it? It keeps glitching every minute. But yeah, he only wants Chelsea, which is crazy. Is it glitching though? Is it? Let me know if it keeps glitching for any of you. Like, it keeps glitching on my screen. Let me know. Let me know if it's glitching. But yeah, man, Garnacho, it looks like he's finally gonna go. And then we got into this. You know me, I keep telling you, look, I don't do clickbait, mate. Anything I put on this is solidified. That means it's going on. And then obviously it goes on to say Alex Crook put this out there earlier, and he said Alejandro Garnacho has told his pals already that he's joining Chelsea. He's already told them he's joining Chelsea. Chelsea officials have instructed Garnacho to be patient and bide his time before they sign him, and club-to-club talks are expected to accelerate in the coming days. United have been quoted, potential suit is a transfer fee in the region of 50 million for their academy graduate. We want 50 mil. That's all we want. Jacob Steinberg's come out and said 50 million for Alejandro Garnacho. See Jacob Steinberg. He came out here and said Eric Ten Hag has been sacked after the FA Cup final. After we won the FA Cup final, he came out and said Ten Hag has been sacked, and he never got sacked. So I don't take him serious, Jacob Steinberg. But he's saying Chelsea do not want to pay 50 million for Garnacho, which is self-explanatory because we've said we want 50 million. We're obviously still negotiating. So, of course, they don't want to pay 50 million. That just makes sense, like, obviously. But if you read this is what Fabrizio's put on Instagram, and he's gone in there and he's put Chelsea advancing talks with Man United for Garnacho. Deal now closer. Garnacho has turned down an approach from Bayern. Only wants Chelsea move, or he'd rather stay out of the squad at Manchester United until January. He's saying, I'd rather stay out of the squad and sit in the under-21s. I just want to go Chelsea. I want to go London, mate. You understand? If I'm not going London and I'm not going to Chelsea, I don't even want to be a part of it. Just leave me out. I'm cool. I'm cool to stay in the under-21s. What type of mentality is that? And you got Bayern Munich shouting you, and you're saying, nah, mate, I don't want that to do with you lot. So he's turned down Bayern Munich. And then look at the last line of what Fabrizio's put on Instagram. He's put, with an expectation for here we go soon. Do you understand? So it's looking very, very promising, man. It's looking promising. Seems like something's going to happen real soon. Here we go soon. Chelsea advancing talks. Deal now closer. I don't know how close it can be if there's a here we go soon. It's got to be as close as it can get. So we'll see, man. Cannot be a loop ball. Surely with these funds, we can get a midfielder and goalkeeper, surely. But apparently we got to wait for Bayern there to leave to be able to get as goalkeeper. So I don't know. Apparently we got to wait for him to leave. We want to get goalkeeper in. Riquelme, you're just on one, big man. I don't know what you're on. You can't even spell his name properly. Man said he's a better manager here. I don't know what you're on, man. But yeah, man, that's the situation with Garnacho, man. We're going to have to see what happens with this one. It looks like it might be our first sell, bro. This might be our first sell of the window. Remember that, guys. We ain't sold no one. Rashford's gone on loan. That's it. We've not sold anybody. Literally. So this might be our first sell. Obviously, there's money involved. There's not no loan thing as well. It's not being said that they're coming for a loan like Sancho. They're saying they want to pay the money, but they just want him for a bit cheaper. We want 50. Even if I'll take 45. Take 45 with a little 5 million in add-ons or something. That's 50. That's cool. But if we get anything under that, we get like a 35 or something, we're getting bumped, mate. Simple as. When you got these mad away keys in that guy for 52, Gittins and all these guys, mate, we're getting bumped. We're literally getting scammed. So the 45 minimum is not too bad. So we'll see what happens with this one. But Garnacho has rejected Bayern Munich, which is crazy. How can you reject Bayern Munich to be coming off the bench for Chelsea? Obviously, he's probably going to come off the bench from Bayern Munich anyway for Elise and Luis Diaz, but still, come on, man. Them men are winning every year over there. They've got, you know what I'm saying? Chelsea's still like a project, isn't it? You know what I mean? But boy, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. So that's everything that's happened with Garnacho in the last half an hour or so. So we'll see what happens, man. But it's looking very promising. It's looking like he should be on the way soon, and it should be done very soon. And as it says right there, here we go soon. So I'm going to get into the other stuff. If you missed anything, I'm going to double back. You know how we do this already. And I'm always here for you. Like, this is the freedom fighters. Someone asked me about them as well, about Sancho. This is the situation with Sancho, bro. He turned down Roma yesterday. He said, I'm not coming. And then this is what's being said now. Becky Tash, who is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's squad, is saying the idea is to wait until September, hope he's still at Manchester United, and then try again for a deal when there's less competition. The Turkish window closes on the 13th of September. So the window for everyone else closes on the 1st of September, apart from Turkish clubs and Saudi. So if the 1st of September comes and he still hasn't got a squad, he still hasn't got a team, Sancho, Besiktas think he'll be able to come to them now because there's only 13 days left. You're going to sit there. You're not going to have a squad. You're not going to have a team. You're not playing no football. You're never going to go to the World Cup if you're not getting a football. Not that Sancho even cares, but that's the situation. So that's what they're waiting for, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He thinks right now it's too competitive. And then obviously it's come out today that Man United become fearful that Sancho will choose to run down his contract instead of agreeing to leave on a permanent basis, which will have a negative impact on their ability to splash the cash in the final stages of the transfer window. But obviously, if we sell Garnacho, we don't really need... We want to get Sancho off the books. Of course, the wages are higher, but we can still go out there and splash the cash. We had the cash already for Belieber. So if we sell Garnacho, mate, we don't really need Sancho to go that bad as we needed him before. As we need him right now, we wouldn't really need... it wouldn't be a given. But of course, we want them wages off for a geezer that's not playing. And then we get onto Antony now. Antony's been having this love affair with Real Betis. He's left them. He wants to go back so bad. He doesn't want no one else. Teams are coming in from left, right, and centre. He keeps saying Real Betis only. Real Betis have got a plan in their head. They're saying, let's wait till deadline day. Then we're going to come in for another loan. And then hopefully Man United will accept it because where else is he going to go? And it will split the money in half. So that's what they want to do. But at first, they were saying they don't want no obligation. They just want a straight loan. Now it's kind of, the tune's kind of changed. Let me show you what's being said. When you look at the first article at the top, it says, Real Betis are playing hardball over a move for Antony. Talks have taken place, but the current offer is seen as stupid. A shared purchase worth 20 million is on the table. Betis remain confident of their stance. Bro, we said we wanted 40 million euros. So that's about 32 million pounds or something. They're sitting there saying we want to offer you half of that money, basically. This is what they're on. They're playing so much games, we don't know what's going on. And obviously, when you look at this basically breaks it down a little bit more as well. It says 2 proposals are on the table from Betis to Man United for Antony. Either a loan with obligation to buy next summer or a transfer for approximately half of his transfer fee. Decision remains pending and a definitive response. There is optimism a deal can be agreed. Listen, if we go and give him for half, that is crazy. Just give them the obligation. Let him go on loan, but it's an obligation. He has to stay there now because he's only waiting for them. Ten Hag came in for him, Leverkusen. People are coming in for them. Like, he's had teams that's inquired. Saudi's inquired. I think Atletico Madrid. So he's not short of offers. He's not Malacia at this moment, if you know what I mean. Even though Malacia's got a few offers now, but still. So yeah, man, he's got 2 proposals on the table. Betis is the one that he wants, but bruv, they're not paying the money. They're just playing games. But it's good to see that they're finally talking about obligation now. So we'll see what happens with this. We'll see what happens. Hopefully something can come from this and Antony can move on as well because he's not going to play, bro. Let's be real. The team is more or less backed up now. 2 here, 2 here. We've got players for each position. I like Antony. I think he's kind of conducted himself the best out of all of them, the Freedom 5. But let's be real. He's not going to play. He's not going to get a game. So there's no point. So that's the situation with Sancho. That's the situation with Antony. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is waiting to the September 1st. The window closes for us, but it's open for them still. And he thinks that Sancho will come over there. And we're scared that he might just run his contract down and leave and go and get a big bonus somewhere else. So this is what we think is going to happen because he doesn't care about World Cup and that. He knows he's not getting into that squad. He's not nowhere near the World Cup. So we're kind of nervous thinking that, yeah, this guy's going to run his money down. So that's the situation with Sancho and Antony. We'll see what happens with that. If any news comes out, you know I'm going to show you lot. Don't watch nothing. Then we got more news about the Agumi stuff. Remember, some stuff came out earlier. We'll get into that in a second. Agumi is one of the options Ineos has for midfield. They have already been talking to his entourage. This is from Ramirez Maxi. He's a Sevilla journalist as well. Onana is expected to be back in goal for the Fulham trip. I think we're playing them on Sunday. So Onana's back. No more buying there. And then we got, obviously, Sekou Kone, who fractured his eye socket the other day. He was playing a game and he got injured. And then they called off the whole game. It was that bad. He fractured his eye socket and he might have to wear a mask for a bit, but he's all right. Do you know what I mean? That's the main thing. It's not a thing where it's something crazy or nothing. He's still good. So big up Kone. Anana's back. And Agumi, like I said, we had some stuff about him earlier that we're preparing a bid for Agumi. A bid 22 to 26 million for Agumi. His release clause is 35 million. That's what they want, blah, blah, blah. It's been up and down today. This is all different sources, all different journalists that's come out and said this. It's including the one I just showed you, lot. That's Ramirez. This is Le Sevilla, Ogu, Lobri. Like, there's bare different ones. And they all came out. It's mostly Spanish Sevilla sources that are saying it, though. It hasn't hit the UK yet. Obviously, we want to see it from someone more reliable, Fabrizio's, Ben Jacobs, etc. But nothing ain't come out yet. And obviously, this was Indicator who broke the Belieber news. And Ornstein went and gave him his flowers for it. He came out as well and said, reports breaking in France that Man United are to bid 22 to 26 million for Lucien Agume. So, mate, is he right? Is he wrong? Who knows? And when you look at this chart as well, it's got Agume, Hoyman, and Belieber, and he doesn't seem too different to them. Obviously, he's playing in a different league. He's playing in La Liga. It's a bit slower there, etc. Antony went out there and he was the king, the goal. So you've got to take it with a pinch of salt, but it's still a lot of things he's doing ain't too dissimilar to these players that everyone else is looking for. And he's like, he's like triple the price, triple down the price. You know what I mean? Like half. Do you know what I mean? Belieber's going for 100, 115. This guy's going for 22 million. So you can't really go wrong. And remember, we've already loaned out Collier. So there's a space for midfield. Loan that Collier. Next season, we can just go out there and once we let Casemiro go, we can go and buy a Belieber or someone else that we think is going to be the guy. But he might come in. I just think this is too smart for us. We don't really do too much smart things where we will buy him for 22 million and he becomes this Belieber. We won't do it. Someone else will have to buy him. Nottingham Forest or Fulham or someone's going to have to buy him, invest that 22, and then we're going to go and try to buy him in a year or two and then he's 70 million. That's what we do. The only guy that has been a success and we've actually gone cheap for is Dorgu. And I wouldn't even say he's been a success, but he's showing his caliber now, I'm trying to say. I wouldn't say success, but you know what I'm trying to say. We bought Dorgu for 24, 25 million, whatever it was. And now he's showing up like, rah, that was a good signing for 24, 25 million. It's calm. Why can't we make more of these signings? Go and buy it. Collier's gone. Next season, go and buy your Wharton or whoever you want when Casemiro leaves with that 350k. Come on, man. It's 1, 2, 3, but it just seems too smart for us. It's the same thing with Lamens, like the goalkeeper. Like he's there. He's prevented the most goals in the world. Go and get him. He's 13 to 17 million. We don't want to do it. Obviously, Bayern there isn't left or whatnot, but it's still mad. So that's his stats there. Key passes, progressive. He's the green one. Out of them stats one, he's green. So he's got a lot to his game, man. But we'll see, man. He's got a bit of pace as well. I think we should just take the risk and go for it. But who knows what's going to happen. We'll end up having to see. Then we had these links earlier as well about Camavinga. And this is what it says. According to Fahajes, Man United are now considering the option of presenting a proposal close to 69.1 million for Eduardo Camavinga. Listen, Team Talk isn't the best source ever. They're like a third party. They always talk about other people's business. And that's why they've said, according to Fahajes, but Team Talk's put that out there. So they're basically just quoting it. So what they do is they quote a lot of people. They'll quote Fabrizio, they'll quote Ornstein, they'll quote Ben Jacobs, and they'll quote some rubbish sources as well. So take it with a pinch of salt. It's only one source. He's 69.1 million. That's probably like 80 million euros. I don't know. He's injured. Look at his injury record. That's what I'll say about Camavinga. I like Camavinga. I think he's a baller. But his injury record is crazy when you look at it. He's been very injured. And when I look at the Real Madrid fans, when they talk about him, they always say he's always getting injured. He's forever injured. He misses a lot of games. He's played out of position a lot as well. Left backs, CDM, he's everywhere. Do you know what I mean? But look at the injury record is the only thing. That he's already missed the season, the game that they've played. 10 days. You understand? His ankle sprain at this moment as now. He's injured right now. So is it even reliable? Are we even going to get this done if he's already injured now? It doesn't even make no sense. But that's the stuff about Camavinga. And this came out earlier, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know, man. Like I always tell you, look, take it with a pinch of salt for now until we hear it from someone more solidified. And then we can get a bit giddy. So don't leave it saying, oh my God, why are we signing Camavinga? And don't leave it saying we are signing Camavinga and be happy. Basically, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if it's true or not. So, and that came out earlier from Team Talk, who I'm telling you is not the most reliable in the world. They just quote other people. They're like a third party base, mate. So we'll see what happens with that, man. Yeah, it's gone mad, man. Check this. Look, we're having stuff like this coming out. I'm gonna show you something. This is what's coming out. This is why there's a hold up where it's gone mad. This has got to be a lie, man. Literally, look at this. Look at this. Fabrizio saying that it's close, but look at this. Look at what's being said now online. Look at this, guys. Chelsea value Garnacho at around 25 million. Do we even believe this guy? The Sky Cavu. Do we believe him, or is that just gas? 25 million. Are you being serious? And you sold Madueke for 50 million. Are you being serious, mate? This can never be true. I don't even think this is true. They've got to be like, it's got to be a troll in it. 25 million. Come on, man. That's got to be a joke. Look at that. Man United want 50 million. Chelsea believe that is worth half of that value United are asking for. But bro, Fabrizio is coming out here and he's saying it's close. Here we go soon. So what's going on here? If we want 50 million and he's not leaving until we get our 50 million, then what is really going to happen? And I don't know. What are we going to meet in the middle? And even in the middle of that, what is that, like a 35? Like, come on, man. It's not even making no sense regardless, man. It's not making no sense. I'm not believing him. Sky Cavu. I'd rather believe Fabrizio Romano over him. And he's saying, here we go soon. So let's see what happens. What's this? He's talking about Mainu, Amrin. Let's see that. Look, this is what he says about Mainu. Mainu was struggling a lot defending as a midfielder. Now more as a number 10. You can feel it that he was so free playing the ball. This is for those losing their heads because Amrin brought on Ugarte over Mainu. So he's looking at him more as a number 10, which a lot of people do say that Mainu's more of a number 10. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's good to see that he's obviously Mainu ain't going nowhere, guys. For those that think Mainu, like, he's going to let him go, bro, we want him to sign a new contract. We actually want Mainu to sign a new contract. So I doubt he's going anywhere anyway. What's that? Bournemouth got a new player. Cool. Let me show you some more news. And then for those that just came in the chat, don't worry. I'm going to go back on there and run it back. So let me show you what else is going on. So I've showed you already. Bayern Munich. This geezer's crazy. He's turned down Bayern Munich for Chelsea. The man turned down Bayern Munich. He said no to Bayern Munich. He rejected them. Chelsea's got about 100 wingers, mate. He might not even get a game at Chelsea, but he said, you know what? I'm gonna reject them. I know Luis Diaz and Olise probably start at Bayern, but mate, after them two, you're next up. At Chelsea, you got Gittins, Pedro Neto, you got that Stavio. Who else is there? Who else is there that Chelsea's got? They got so much wingers. I can't even think about them right now. João Pedro can play on the wing. Bro, Quender's coming next season. Mate, it's long. But yeah, he's turned them down anyway. So big up Garnacho. If he really wants to stay in London, then it's all on him. But yeah, that's what's going on with him. Then we got Ruben Amorim is taking a keen interest in the progress of JJ Gabriel and is being kept updated by staff. During the preseason tour in the US, Amorim was understood to have gone so far as watch clips of Gabriel. Remember, this geezer was 14. I don't know if he's still 14. 14, he played for the under 18s and he got 2 goals in 4 minutes and he got an assist. This geezer's different, 14 years old, but you know Amorim already. He likes us to not get onto the kids and not rush them. Do you understand? Leave them, like, let them just build up when it's time. So we don't know, man, but it might be like a thing. You know, that Dalman kid for Arsenal, it might be a thing like that. We bring him through a couple games, but he's still young, man. He's only 14. Let's let him build up, man. He might be 15 now, though, but who knows? And then we've got this about Amas. PSV made an approach for Amas last week. It can be revealed that PSV's offer was for a permanent transfer rather than a loan, which did not appeal to United at this stage of Amas' development. We don't want him to go on a permanent transfer. Obviously, they see something else in him where they're saying, nah, bro, we'll let you go on a few loans because we've got Diego Leon and he's more ready, etc. But we're not letting you go on a permanent transfer, mate. So PSV got shut down. Why don't they go back in for Malacia? Malacia literally won the league with them. So why don't they go back in for Malacia? This shows that they're not even rating Malacia, which is crazy. Malacia won the league with them, and they're saying they'd rather get someone even younger than him. That's how much they don't rate him. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But and then it goes. They speak about this is Mel Sport, and it says it appears money is not the sole factor behind the decision not to seek a new keeper, and that internal data has persuaded United to continue with the existing trio of Onana, Bayende, and Heaton. There continues to be a lot of faith in the free keepers, and the staff believes various data metrics support the judgment. Listen, they need to get rid of that data then, yeah? Because we've got the worst keepers, mate. So they need to get rid of that data. I'm telling you, bro. Like, a lot of things they've done in this transfer window has been good. Even the players we're linked with, all the Whartons, Believers, Cunha and Brumo, it's been good players, and you could tell they're spot on. Like Osimhen, Gyökeres, you know what I mean? But this keeper stuff is crazy. And listen, we did want a keeper. We went in for Martinez. Obviously, we didn't bid, but because it was 40 million. And then we turned around and then we tried to get a loan for Martinez. So clearly, we want another keeper. But obviously, they just can't leave. We need one of these guys to leave, and they're not leaving. So it's like, all right, you know what? We'll put out some PR that these guys are cool. We're happy with them, but we're not happy with them, mate. Bayern's hands are like jelly. Onana's jelly. Tom Heaton can't kick for nothing. He can't kick. He's probably the best out of saving for them. He cannot kick for nothing. But like I showed you, like, Onana's back anyway, so we'll see, man. Then we got this. Man United are still seeking to strengthen their squad, but are only likely to do so if they complete more sales. Listen, we've been hearing this from Mike Keegan the whole transfer window, mate. I think he just gets briefed from United. Just keep telling them we need sales. Just keep telling them, because he's been saying this the whole window, that we need sales, and then we've been buying left, right, centre, and we've not sold anyone. So don't just take that with a pinch of salt, peoples, because he's been saying this all the time. Having already spent around 200 million on a new look front line. Yeah, 100%. But, bro, I don't think we need sales like that, man. Garnacho turned down an approach from Bayern today as he waits for Chelsea. Chelsea is already, yep, I've showed you like that. It's gone bananas. PSV's offer was a loan, yep, I showed you that. And then we got this. Rasmus Højlund. Remember, Newcastle has still not bought a striker. They went in for Sesko. They tried to pay him more money. They tried to pay him more wages. And he still said no. They've been getting rejected left, right, and centre. Now they want Strand Larsen. But what happened was Newcastle were understood to have been approached about a possible move from Man United's Rasmus Højlund. But that idea has been dismissed. The Dane still has interest from Napoli, AC Milan, Fulham, and Atlanta as United consider allowing him out on an initial loan. But apparently we want him gone permanently as well. That's what Ben Jacobs said. United still want a midfielder, but priority is sales at this stage. Well, it looks like Garnacho should be gone anytime soon. So hopefully that can change a lot of things. And Højlund as well. Højlund needs to just get a move on, man. So that's the situation with Højlund anyway. Cool. And then we got this from Mike Keegan. Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the 50 million price is met. Basically, the price meets United's expectations of 50 million. The club believe all the evidence points to their valuation being entirely fair and accurate. Bro, you had Madueke for 52, Gittins for 55. He scored more goals and assists than both of them in the last 2 seasons. Of course it's fair, mate. Of course it's fair. And then you got Otawa Dango going for 42 million to Brentford. You got Omari Hutchinson going to 37 million. They're not done as much as Garnacho. They ain't got that much. They ain't got what Garnacho's got when it comes to GNA and all of that, man. So you need to allow it, man. We need our 50 mil, mate. Just run us the 50 mil and see you later. Brentford Academy Director Stefan Torpe is set to replace Nick Cox as the head of United's Academy. So that's another Brentford guy that's coming in. I think we had one coming already. But yeah, that's part of the academy, a little shake-up over there. So we'll see what happens over there. Boom. And then obviously this is the Fabrizio stuff. Let's see if anything else come out and I'm going to run. What's the Ornstein Bomber? What's the Ornstein Bomber about? Trossard has agreed a new deal. I thought they was talking about Trossard's going to go. Allow it, man. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. For those that's missed it, I'm going to run back round. I'm going to take a few of these comments. But obviously the main news is obviously Garnacho. It looks like it's going to be a here we go soon. That's exactly what Fabrizio said. Camavinga as a player is good, but he's injured. Exactly. Always injured. Most of the time. That's what Real Madrid players are saying. Had enough of taking Madrid deadwood off their hands. We said, you're not in the Madrid thing ever. Yes, Mitch. Big up yourself, bro. Still nothing from UK side on Nagumi. All I can see is people saying how slow he looks on the YouTube compilations. Apparently, he's meant to be fast, though. Apparently, he's pacey. This is what people are saying as well. Go for watching news. Come on. 14 is mad. 14 is mad for JJ, but he's cold. And he played for the under 18. Scored 2 goals in 4 minutes for the under 18. This is what we're dealing with here. 14-year-old. different. These little kids, Lamine Yamal, this Dalman, they're getting built different, man. Garnacho is for 70 GBP and not for sale. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't even think we'll get 70 though. I think we'll get the 50 that we want, man. Or we'll get 45. 45, I'm calm with that. 45, I'm cool with Garnacho. But 50, come on. Madueke and these guys is mad. Good evening, Match Pool. Big up yourself, man. Hope you're good over there, man. If we play 2 goalies and 9 outfield players, we'll still be doomed. It's crazy. We'll still concede. I'm just waiting for a goalkeeper on a DMF. Chelsea, Real Betis, and money is our problem. Yeah, man, it's crazy. What's going on with Sancho and that? Sancho is just taking the piss, bro. I literally don't know what's up with him. Napoli under Conte would be good for him, 100% Højlund. Anyone would. Sancho turned down Napoli. It's crazy. I don't even understand it, bro. How can Sancho turn down Napoli? That was the best thing for him. It's madness. Chelsea value Garnacho at 25 million. Like I put a 40 million bid. Bro, it's crazy, man. I think he's going to go for about 40 something, man. That would be fair. If we get him for less than that, we've bumped ourselves. I'll be real. We get him sold for about 35 million, 38 and all of that. We've bumped ourselves. Yo, tap the button, people. Don't let me come for y'all. What's up, Mitch? Big up, man. Big up yourself, like lesson, man. Hey, hit the like, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe, man. You know I'm back, bro, man. Come on, man. What's going on? People are moving slow. You know we're back. We got to get the algorithm going bananas again. Slow down because I've been away for a bit. I'm back now. Yeah? So please hit the like button, my peoples. How we got more people in the chat than the likes? Don't make no sense. And there's more people watching. Love for that life lessons, man. Big up yourself. See the comments of Gumi's, not all that. I like the way we have stood firm on our players' valuation. We have to get the 50 mil, man. We have to. My guy, glad you're back live doing it. Keep you up with the biggest United podcast. So come on, John Wayne, man. We're here, man. I'm back, man. I told you, lot, man. 2-3 times a day, all the news. I've got you, lot. I'm not missing a day again. I just had a little something, but I'm back now. Napoli were offering him 200k. Exactly. And Chelsea offered him that as well. Ben Jacobs came out and said Chelsea offered him 180 to 200k, and he said no. Went to Napoli, they offered him the same. He said no. He was feeling himself too much. He thought, I'm going to get this from someone else. Now all you're dealing with is Fenerbahce, Roma. You get it. These are the teams you're dealing with. Juventus, no one knows what's going on with him. Big up yourself, Neil, man. So it's gone mad, man. But as you can see, it's advancing anyway. So something's happening. It's getting somewhere, and he's saying it's getting real close. And obviously, Garnacho's feeling them so much that he's saying, I'm going to reject anyone that comes. He's rejected Bayern Munich. That is crazy, bro. He's rejected Bayern to stay and be second, third, whatever choice is going to be at Chelsea. Maybe it's because you don't want to go too far. I don't know. But he's rejected Bayern Munich. And obviously, if you see this one, Jacob Steinberg, he's saying that Chelsea don't want to pay 50 million, which is evident they don't want to pay 60 million. We know they don't want to pay 60 million because obviously we're negotiating. So, of course, they don't want to pay 60 million. Of course they don't. Garnacho's told these powers that he's joining Chelsea. And if you look at this is from Fabrizio, and this is him on Instagram. And he goes on to say, look at the last line. The last article, last line, he goes with an expectation. Here we go soon. So it seems close to me. I just hope that we're not getting bumped. We're not out there letting them go for 38 million or something. If it's 40 million plus 6 or something or 7 and it's close to 50, no problem. But, bro, that's what I'm saying. I reckon we'll get 45 from him. 45 ain't too bad. We can go out there and still spend 130 or something mad. But we can't go out there and give them 30 million. No way, bro. It's not happening. No way. Garnacho and Højlund, 75 million. Bruv, yeah, anything will do, bro. Just get the man off the books, get them out of here. Go and play some football, bro. Because you're just sitting on the bench. You're just sitting on under 21. It's not going to work, bro. What's the point? Do you understand? The freedom fighters, they all need to move. And Højlund is basically a freedom fighter now. You might as well say it. He's basically a freedom fighter. Because he's not going to play, bro. The man's sitting on the bench. I'm watching Mason Mount as a false 9 now. You know what I'm going to say to you? This is what's going on. Mason Mount is a false 9. Like, this is how much he doesn't rate Højlund. He's saying this guy is just, we're playing with 10 men every time we're playing him. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see, man. Things are brewing. Obviously, something's going to happen, like I said, because he's saying it's close. But all this 25 million thing from Sky Sports is mad. I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that he's 25 million. Half. I think that's crap. Oh yeah, Dorgleys. This guy, we're linked to this guy heavy, you know. Look at this guy. Let me share my screen and show you that. We were linked to this. He's a heavy. He can play wing back as well, yeah. Dorgleys. And he's signed for Fenerbahce now. So Jose Mourinho's got him through. This guy's meant to be a baller, man. And we was meant to get him as like a wing back type of thing. Do you understand? But he signed for Fenerbahce now. So this is what's going on, man. But obviously, remember, we've got our 10 sorted out and we've got the wing back role kind of done. You know, Ruben likes Dalot, the Portuguese link. And on top of that, we've got Ahmad there as well. So yeah, man. I don't think we're gonna go from anyway. Chelsea believe 25. That 25 million is crazy. Yeah, this is gonna have a meltdown. Because listen, they all thought Trossard was gonna go. They all wanted him to go. And look, everyone's laughing at them. Because they thought he was going to go and then they was going to buy Eze. That's what they was going to do. But let Trossard go or Eze go. Sorry, Trossard go or Martinelli go. And then they was going to sign Eze. Look, Rodrigo and all these talks. So when you go and see the Arsenal fans now, they're going to be having a meltdown. They're always crying about something anyway. So they're going to start crying about this now. Always crying about something, Arsenal fans. Always. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know why he signed himself. Why did he even sign it? Young players finding their feet in new countries can take time to settle in. Interesting to see Lenny Euro team up with a private chef. Euro has become the latest client of a private dining club, Huddersfield-based business, set up by LaShawn Price, a former head chef in a successful Caribbean restaurant. Footballers, particularly at clubs the size of United, look to private chefs to cook for them and their families, with Cunha the advocate of having one. So Euro doing a little private chef thing as well. Big up Euro, man. I like Euro, man. Euro is the #1 starter. He is probably the first name on the sheet. We probably don't even know who we're going to have in goal first when we put Euro in there already. You know what I mean? The intensity he showed this Saturday. You got Fletch. Use this, one of the young boys. Supporters. One of the academy players. Oh, yeah, I didn't show you like this. It's about Thomas Tuchel. Remember, a lot of our guys want to go to the World Cup. It was curious to see Thomas Tuchel, but the trend of remember, basically, Man United, Arsenal, Tuchel was in the tunnel. He was talking to Declan Rice. He was talking to Luke Shaw. He was talking to Mason Mount. And yeah, obviously, if Mason Mount continues how he's playing and doing what he's doing, he's probably going to be back there. He won Tuchel that Champions League, so Tuchel rates him. You know what I mean? So that's it. It's more or less a non-story, really. But Tuchel spent a long time after the match on Sunday chatting to Mason Mount and Luke Shaw in particular, both of who be thinking moving forward in a World Cup year for England. So he's probably saying to them, if you carry on playing like that, I'm going to bring you lot through. That's all it probably is, because obviously we did play well, innit? And we just didn't get the W in the end, but it is what it is. So that's what's going on, guys. Let me get a few of these comments, man, and then we're going to get into it, man. If we ain't sounding believer, then we hope we go for Mecha. What Mecha from Dortmund? Dortmund Mecha, because he's got a little injury record himself. Did you not see that Tanaka guy yesterday? Did you not watch that Tanaka geezer from Leeds yesterday? Baller. Cold. He's going to be going for about 60 million minimum. If they get relegated anyway. I have a feeling, man, you're not getting midfielder this window, not panic buying, save funds towards next window. Who do you support, Nicky team? Who do you support? I need to know who you support. Metro is injury prone. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. If he's talking about the same one from Dortmund, he is injured out. I remember when we was linked with him. We linked with him a few times and he was injured out, mate. Put Garnacho in the reserves. Don't sell to Chelsea less than 45. Exactly. That's what I'm on. 45 minimum. Yeah? With a bit of add-ons. Even if it's 43 plus 5, where it goes past 45 and it adds up to like 47, 48, that's cool. But it has to be add up to minimum 45. You know what I'm saying? 40 plus 5, add-ons, 45. It has to be that. There's no way you let him go for less or we've been bumped. We've been conned, mate. Forget about it. So, yeah, man, that's the situation with that. True, come on. I feel like right now my move is focusing on outgoings to clear the books. Then we buy DM and goalkeeper. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know because we wanted Belieber. What was going to happen then? We were ready to buy Belieber. As soon as they said that he's not for sale, we backed off. But we was ready to buy. What would have happened then? Because we still ain't sold no one. Would we still have been waiting? Do you know what I mean? Dog will cut this season. Dorgu's been moving dilly. Every game he's been playing, the whole preseason, everything, he's been on it. And this is what I'm saying about people. You need to stop being reactionary. He came through his first 5 games. He wasn't all that. He is new. It's the same thing with Xerxes. Xerxes gave us a shit 5 months, and we sat there and we was like, oh my God, this guy, he should go back January. They wanted him at Juventus. He said, no, I'm going to stay. And then look now, none of us want Xerxes to go. Ruben's happy with him staying. It's all good. You get what I'm going to say to you? This is what happens, man. You got to give people time. Dorgu, he's doing his thing now. He had Saka on his side. What did Saka do? Saka done nothing that game. What did Saka do? Hello, brother Garnacho. Here we go to Chelsea for how much? Soon. Here we go soon, Brighton. It's coming. It's coming. We want 50 million. They're saying they want him for 30 or 25. I don't know, but it's getting closer. And if you can read this article, I'll leave it on. Look at the last article. This is Fabrizio Romano, and he says the last line. Here we go soon. I told you that I don't do clickbait, mate. It's always there somewhere. My United squad is relatively long. If they can be developed proper, they can cause a lot of damage. 100%. 100%. We need to just go mad. You heard Hoyman. Yeah, he's got Arsenal tattoo. Yeah. But we're not really linked with Hoyman that much anyway. I think Ornstein came out, was it yesterday or something? Someone shut it down and said the links to him are not really mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't see it going to nowhere, like fruition or something like that. So I don't know about Hoyman. Let me show you that about the Hoyman links and Wharton. Ornstein, look at him. He came out on the 17th and he said, I'm not sure the links to Hoyman and Adam Wharton will come to fruition. Like, I'm not sure it will come to anything. That's what he's saying. So the Hoyman stuff is just, it's getting thrown out there because Ruben, obviously, he's appreciated. It's been said, isn't it? We appreciate him. Ruben, that was his captain. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously he will be someone to look out for, but it's not number one. Hello, hope everyone's well. Yeah, big up yourself, King, man. Hope you're good as well. Did you see Gittins play? He's 5'2". He's 52. And play shit. We are selling Garnacho for peanuts, being direct competitors. What do you mean he's 52? Are you saying he's 5'2", as in he's short? He can't be 5'2" because he's not short. What do you mean by that? 52. But yeah. I didn't even watch him play, but I heard he was pony. I heard it was terrible. I heard. That's what I heard. Garnacho deal needs to happen ASAP. This has to be going on for a while. And Jadon Sancho is taking the piss, turning everyone down. I don't know what Sancho's on me. It's like he just wants to literally just sign for free, literally, and go and get his little bonus when he signs. That's what it's seeming like. So Garnacho deal needs to happen. It does need to happen, but we'll get into that. I'll show you the latest on Sancho as well. Even in match, if Chelsea doesn't match United's asking price, then they should forget about it. 100%. And I feel like that's what's been happening because remember, this Garnacho thing has been dragging for time. Why? Because I think United have been standing firm. We're not selling him for less than 50, bro. Done. You can give us 47 plus 5 or 46 plus 6, but it has to add up to 50. Or it's a myth. It's not happening. And that's why. If United were just rolling over, it would have been done by now. Ages ago. Because they've been putting out briefs saying 30 million and all that for ages. They're going to pay less and that. No, it's not happening, bro. But obviously, we want him gone. That's the only thing that can think. And he's pure profit. Garnacho thinks if he joins Chelsea, he'll go straight to the starting sheet. Maybe he thinks that. Yeah, maybe he thinks that. But I don't think that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Wharton was a myth. Yeah, I don't think Wharton's going to happen, man. And Wharton ain't energetic. He's a good player. You have Belieber someone next to him. He's a good player, but I don't think he's intense. And his intensity is what we want in a midfielder. United standing on settling a young player, overhyped. Garnacho put out tweets. He should be starting every game. Now we can see that exactly. This is what they do, man. A lot of people do this, bro. They just put bare pressure on these little guys and they build agendas. And, bro, it's crazy. Hit the likes, my peoples, though, man. It's not making no sense, the likes, man. Now we got so much people that's coming and out. Man, I'm not hitting the likes. Hit the likes, my peoples. Upper McCain, yeah, we don't want him, bro. He makes mistakes galore. Upper Meccano, I'm not with that. I'm cool. I'll pass on that one there still. Oh, 52 million. Yeah. It's 55 in the end, you know. It was 55 in the end. Added up to about 55. So I know what you're saying. Yeah, 55. And I ain't watching. I remember it's a bit early in it to judge them too much. It's just like Gyökeres, isn't it? Gyökeres had a stinker against us, but he might still score. They're gonna play Leeds on the weekend. He might get a hat trick now, and he's the best player ever. You know what I'm saying? So you got to leave it a bit. It is a bit early. Cunha and Brumo, they ain't scored. People can say they're bums. People can start dissing them. That's what happens. So I hear you, though. I hear you. 52 million. Keep Upper Maguire. Yeah, that's what they call him. That's what they call him. They call him Upper Maguire. It's crazy, bro. And they're talking about the old Maguire. Yeah, the old Maguire, how he used to move. Mistakes galore, bro. He's got pace, but he just makes bare mistakes. So jarring and clickbait. It's crazy, man. So that's the stuff about Garnacho, man. Here we go soon. He said this on his Instagram. So something is brewing. From time he's saying here we go soon and it's getting closer and it's exclusive, something's changed and it's still, we want our 50 million or no deal, mate. Literally. We want our 50 million, bro. I think it might be 50 million as a package in all. I don't think it's 50 million up front. I'll be real. But we want our 50 million. You get me? So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with that. Antony, this is what I'm saying. And Sancho, the Freedom 5. And then we got Miscellaneous as well. He's got little links. But Sancho, I'll start with. Becky Tasha just waiting for the market to finish, bro. As soon as the market ends on the 1st of September, for the Turkish club, it still goes on to the 13th of September. For the Turkish clubs and Saudi. So if it closes on the 1st of September, we still got places they can go. And that's Saudi or the Turkish clubs. Becky Tash won him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer still wants him. But we don't know, man. Is he really going to go in for him still? But that seems like it's their plan. They're waiting for all their options to dry up, and it's only them or sit on the under-21s. It's kind of smart, isn't it? Because they know no one's really trying to come to the Turkish league right now. You're putting yourself at, you get it, like you're not really going to be seen, especially in the World Cup year. Not everyone really watches the Turkish league, you get me? So that's what's going on. And then obviously Man United fear that this guy's just trying to run down his contract. They know he's got no aspirations. They know that he's sitting there and there's no way like he's going to sit there and say, this World Cup year, I need to go get my club. That he might just sit down and run down his thing, go play Xbox and get his money and then leave on a free. So that's what we're fearing. You get me? And with Antony, we've got Real Betis. Basically now they're trying to offer us a loan with obligation, or they want to pay half of his fee. We want 40 million. They're saying they want to pay 20 million euros. Crazy, bruv. Crazy. This is what I'm saying. And Antony just waiting for Real Betis. If he waited for someone else, if he let Atletico Madrid get him, if he let Saudi, if he let Ten Hag, everyone was in for him. It wasn't just them, but he's saying, I only want to go back to Real Betis. So he's killed himself, really. Let's be real. So that's the situation with Antony, man. It's madness, man. What's that one there? I hate them so much. And the young players, what's that here? I hate because they have massive. Bro, I don't even know how he got so big, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Man are going to push what they want to push on their thing. This is why I just keep it real, man. And I tell you that all the sources, they'll see a dead source. Some people would anyway. It's a lot of other people that do it as well. They see some dead source and then they'll put it as their thumbnail and go crazy and that, bro. I don't do all of that. I just go off the main ones. If I see the Sun quote anything, I'm never going to come here with a story from the Sun. I could come here every day with a new story. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just, you get me? So I know what you're saying still. A lot of people just gas it up. They gas up any and everything to just make it seem like they got some links and they want to be angry about everything. It's just an act. As soon as they turn the camera off, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it is where it is, bro. Any news about Nathan Collins? Just heard a rumour of him United. Nathan Collins, we got this, look. This is what came out on the 17th, which is 2 days ago, about Nathan Collins. And it was from Mike Keegan. Man United and Spurs have joined Liverpool in tracking Nathan Collins. So all we're doing is tracking him. That's what it is. They're reluctant to sell. He's highly rated by Brentford. They've got no need to sell this summer no more. So he don't look like he's going anywhere. You understand? But obviously, if Liverpool come in for him and Spurs and they're in the Champions League, he could go somewhere. So who knows? So yeah, that's the rumour about him. It's just that we're tracking him with Liverpool and Spurs. Just tracking. That don't really mean much. You could be tracking anyone. You know what I'm saying? They don't really mean that. So that's the situation about Nathan Collins. I think selling Garnacho is beneficial because it's poor profit, allowing Man United to invest back in the squad 100%. If we sell Garnacho for 50 million, we can go out there and spend 150 million. That's how much money you spend 3 times that amount. This is why a lot of people are selling their academy products. Chelsea do it the most. They're trying to sell Chalobah now. They sold Gallagher last season. Do you know what I mean? Or sell academy products like Cole Palmer. When he got sold by City, 40 mil, they could spend 120. This is what happens. City always selling their academy products. Even if they sell one for 15, they can go and spend 45. Little ones like that. And Chelsea are very good at selling. That's one thing I tell you, lot. Chelsea and selling, they're the best when it comes to selling players. City are kind of good as well, to be honest. But at least we take those 45. Yeah, man. I say 45 minimum we should take for Garnacho. 100%, 45 minimum. You understand? Madueke and these guys, we've already said, look at what Ben Jacobs is saying in the middle article. He said, Man United insisting on 50 million, citing Noni Madueke's 48 plus 4 move to Arsenal as the yardstick. So that's where we're sitting and saying, yo, boom. I want Lamens and Amadou Onana. That would be a shout, man, but I don't know what's going on. I wouldn't mind a scan for Amadou Onana, you know. I wouldn't mind still. I like Amadou Onana, and he brings height as well. Bro, he's dating some girl called Sweetie. He needs that 300k to keep up. Yeah, she's on a different thing, man. See, she's got a video saying, girls, if your boyfriend don't buy you a Birkin, kick him to the street. Like, he doesn't love you and that. She's doing a madness to the girls out here. Do you understand? So make sure you lot's daughters, you lot's sisters, are not really, you get me, praying what she's saying, because she's saying, if he doesn't buy you a Birkin, and all of that mad stuff. So this is what Sancho's dealing with, man. He needs that 300k, man. He needs to keep up, man. Trust me. Wasn't going to World Cup anyway, bro. Just loves money. It's crazy. This channel is as real as it gets, bro. No BS here. Come on, my brody, man. Love for that, bro. Appreciate it, man. Man ain't on no BS, bro. I just tell you that as it is, man. Glazer's out. Glazer's out all the time. It never changes as well. Glazer's always out. So, yeah, that's the stuff about Garnacho. That was Antony I just showed you. Then we had some more news about Ineos, Agumi. Remember, we spoke about Agumi earlier in the earlier show. There's bare talks about him. Onana is expected to be back in goal for this weekend's trip to Fulham. So we'll see what happens there. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? We don't even know yet. You know what I'm saying? Kone fractured his eye. Obviously, the game got locked off. But it's good. He might wear a mask for a few games, but he's not severely injured or anything like that. You know what I mean? This is what we're up to, mate. I'm just doing a little roundup now. And then, yeah, this is the Gumi stuff. This all happened earlier that United was to bid for Gumi. This is all Sevilla and Spanish journalists. This is literally no one from the UK yet. No Ben Jacobs, no Fabrizio, none of them yet. This is all Spanish journalists. Give us 45 minimum. Yeah, I'm with you, man. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, 22 to 26 million for Agumi. But his release clause is 35. So we'll see, man. And obviously, this is the guy that broke the news about Belieber. He broke the whole news about Belieber. And he's saying, yo, there's stuff in France saying that Agumi, blah, blah, blah. But remember, guys, all the links that have come out about Agumi, that's been links from Spain. So this is another link saying in France, they're saying the same thing. So who knows what's going on, really, man? Who knows? I don't know what's going on, but I haven't seen no more links about him. And when you look at this graph, it shows you more about the type of player he is. Obviously, he's playing in a La Liga. It's a bit slower, etc. But still, you got to look at what he's. Do you get it? What he's possessing now, and it's not too far from what Belieber is. But come on, he's not going to be a Belieber. We're not saying he's Belieber, but it's someone that's young, literally not even half the price, less than half the price. So you can't really go wrong. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But hold on, let's see if there's any more news over there as well. Yeah, so that's the Gumi, and that's what's just come out about him. We had this stuff about Camavinga earlier as well. 69.1 million for Eduardo Camavinga. This is what we're getting. This is what's going on. I don't know if it's certain team talk of a third party. They're like a third party thing, innit? So they will talk about Fabrizio on their page. They'll talk about anyone. Do you understand? That's what they do. So we don't know if it's true or not, because they're saying that the link's there for Haji's or whatever it is. That's a Spanish source. So they might know about Camavinga, but mate, is it true? Is it not? We don't know. So that's the situation with Camavinga. I don't know. Like I told you, lot, take it with a pinch of salt, man. When you get these little one articles from people we don't know, Don't ever leave here and think, yeah, we're linked to Camavinga. No, you got to leave here and say, all right, I heard some news about Camavinga. We'll see tomorrow. That's how you got to leave it. You can't leave it saying, nah, it's true or it's false, or you're happy or you're sad, because you might want him, you might not want him, but you don't know. But look at his injury record, mate, and he's even injured as we speak. That's why I think this is trash, but you don't know. And sometimes I'll say a link is trash. I've had people blocked on Twitter, and then they broke the news. That indicator guy had him blocked, and then he broke the news. So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So some people, you just got to have time for them and see what they give. So we'll see what happens with that one there, man. And as you can see, look, this is the Chelsea. This is the Chelsea. This is their Chelsea page, yeah. And this is what it's saying about it. Look, a deal for Alejandro Garnacho is close, with expectations for a here we go soon. I told you, lot, man. I don't do clickbait, man. If you lot are new here, I don't do clickbait. If you see it in my title, here we go is coming or whatever, it's there. We're gonna see it here. This is what he's saying, mate. Here we go soon, mate. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano. I don't do clickbait, mate. This is the Chelsea fan page. So they're getting ready for him. They're getting ready to take Garnacho. I think at first they were all angry about it. I think now they're just tired. Like, you know what? It's happening. It is what it is. Do you understand? Man United will not accept a deal with less than 50 million for Garnacho to feel at least equal to Madueke, that his stats line up with Gittins. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. His stats are better than Gittins and Madueke. Garnacho's stats is better than Gittins and Madueke, and he's younger than both of them. Come on, man. How can Gittins went for 55, Madueke went for 50 million, 52, and you think you could get him for less? You've gone mad. I said the same thing. Man. So they're talking about 30 million, and that is crazy. Yeah, man. So that's stuff with Garnacho, man. We'll see what happens, man. Here we go is coming, guys, man. Here we go is coming. We'll see what happens with that. Garnacho rejected Bayern for Chelsea. Mad. I can't believe it, bro. He rejected Bayern. That is madness, bro. Bayern's definitely winning the title this season. They'll win their title, and you get it, Champions League, that you can actually win it. I don't think you're winning the Champions League with Chelsea, bro. They're still in a project mode. You know what I mean? Camavinga's a bona fide scrub. You're not rating him, Eric. No. What are you talking about? Is that because of the injuries, or are you saying that in general that you don't rate him at all? Because Camavinga's a baller, man. I just think he's injury prone. That's all it is. That's crazy. I very much doubt we signed someone injury prone. That's what I'm saying. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Hit the likes, my peoples. You know we do this every day, man. This is nothing new. We've got more likes than people in the chat. It don't make no sense. Come on, we need some more likes, man. Let's get that going. So that's stuff with Camavinga, man. We'll see what happens, man. But Garnacho, bro, we need to get our 50 million. That's it. We need to get our 50 mil. And as it says, look at the last article. Garnacho will only be allowed to leave if the price meets United's expectation of 50 million. So unless we get our 50 mil, you're not going nowhere, brother. Literally. That's what's going on. So it's good to see, man. We're staying stern. And I think if we wasn't staying stern, it would have been done already. Do you know what I'm saying? They would have already got him. So I think we're staying stern. That's what's going on, and that's what's holding it up, because they're trying to bump us, because Chelsea are just generals, man. They sell things to themselves, hotels and women's teams and all this crazy stuff, bro. They're actually generals, and they sell good. So I just think they're trying to get him down for the low, but it's not going to happen. But remember, they're looking at selling in Cuckoo as well. So Chelsea are getting the money left, right, and centre, and they're going to go and get Xavi Simons. So it's crazy, bro. They're just doing what they need to do anyway, man. But yeah, man. So that's the situation with that. We'll see what happens, man. Yeah, Garnacho, that's what's going on. Here we go soon, as you can see from the last article, the last line. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. Antony, obligation with a loan. I'm cool with that, man. Obligation, just go. But they're trying to offer us half the money. Sancho still acting up as usual, never changes. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's got a bit of pride, saying, yo, you know what, bro? If the transfer window closes for you lot, I'll take you. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be nice a bit. I brought you to Man United. I'll take you to Besiktas, bro, and keep your World Cup hopes alive. Even though you don't really care about the World Cup, I'll still keep it alive for you. You understand? Onana's back in goal for Fulham on Sunday. So I don't know, mate. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. I think it's a good thing, because I can't stand by in there at all, mate. I think it's a good thing. But then again, we might go out there and he does the exact same thing. Who knows? Kone might have to wear a mask like Osimhen because he fractured his eye socket. So hopefully he has a speedy recovery, and it's good that nothing more has happened. He's promising that youth, man. Where do you think we'll finish his current squad? Mate, top 8. I'll say top 8. And I'm being hopeful. If we carry on playing the same, Garnacho Chelsea's a weird move, but at least we get paid for it exactly. Get rid of him, man. Let him go. And then we got Agumi as one of the options in midfield. This is from Ramirez. And he came out and said this. Look at the time at 3:45. But we had loads of articles earlier on talking about this. 10:47. Look at the time at the bottom, guys. 10:47, 10:31. Different articles saying the same thing. United are prepared to bid 22 to 26 million for Lucien Agume, but his release clause is 35 million. We ain't heard that from no one solidified yet. These are all Sevilla links. And then we had from Indy Kaler, who broke the news about Belieber, saying that there's news about that in France. So I don't know, mate. We're going to wait and see, hopefully something comes out about it. And then we'll see. These are the little Kamavinga links. It's not nothing solidified. It's from Team Talk. Take it with a pinch of salt. He's got a bad injury record. So we'll see. Nathan Collins, someone asked me about him. We're just monitoring him. We're just tracking him. It's nothing serious. Don't take it too mad. You get me? And then obviously Ornstein came out and said about the Hoyman and Adam Wharton stuff. He said, I don't see it going anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Breaking. Ben Jacobs will only accept 50 to 45. Yeah, that's what he's saying. We're only going to accept our 50 million. Matt Law, yeah, what Matt Law said something right now. Let's see what Matt Law is saying quickly. Because that Matt Law, by the way, if you don't know, is Chelsea's #1 journalist. See how we've got Laurie Whitwell and a couple of these guys? They have got Matt Law, who's their #1 journalist. What's he said though, Lucky? Let me know what he said, because it's on an article. I can't bother to go into the articles, mate. What did he say, Lucky? Clubs know that Man United need to sell, so it's 25 million. What did he say? What did Matt Law say? Trossard's got a pay rise. All the Arsenal fans are having a meltdown about it. Arsenal fans are having a meltdown because my man got a pay rise and they're not even rating him. Remember, they was meant to replace him. They were meant to get Rodrigo or Eze. Crazy. Collier went on loan. I think we're getting him for. Yeah, I've said that. I said that in the earlier show. The one earlier. That Collier's gone on loan. So we've got a midfield spot there. It's ready. You understand? And then next season, Casemiro leaves for free. And that's when we can go and get our guy. You know what I'm saying? Collier's gone on loan, mate. He's been gone. You keep telling me about Matt Law, man. What's going on? Nicholas Jackson. It's not nothing to do with us. What's it got to do with us, though? Lucky, man. He's not linked with us. Lucky's mad. Aston Villa explore a move for Chelsea forward Nicholas Jackson. Not involved selling. Why would Aston Villa want Nicholas Jackson? They are crazy, man. Aston Villa looking at Nico Jackson. This is what you're showing me. Lucky. What's that got to do with us? Lucky's a madman, you know. Lucky's tapped. Aston Villa exploring a deal for Nicholas Jackson. Big up Aston Villa, man. If they take Nicholas Jackson, they are idiots. That is a stupid move, mate. I'd rather take Rasmus Højlund. Casemiro will take a lot of our books for us. That's 350, exactly. 350 off the books. Go out there and get a midfield slot as well. So you can go and get a proper midfielder pattern. United and go in for players that have a high valuation. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. This is why I'm on some, let's get this Agumi guy from now. Because he's going to end up going to somewhere like Forest or Everton or somewhere cooking. And then we're going to want him for like 60, 70 million in a year or two. This is what's going to happen. We don't make the smart signings. Someone like Crystal Palace will go and get him. And he will cook. And we could have bought him first. We could have bought Caicedo for 3 million. And we didn't do it, bro. It's a joke thing. It will help Garnacho move. No, I don't think so, Lucky, man. I think they're going to buy Garnacho regardless. There's 10 days left of the window. I hope Ineos has a plan for a DM and goalkeeper. Yeah, man. Let's see what happens with these sales. And then hopefully, man, something can just come true, man. Because we need a goalkeeper. We need a midfielder 100%. But like I said, guys, here we go soon. So we'll see what happens, man. That's all the news. Love to everyone that's been inside. The likes are not making no sense, my peoples, man. Hit the likes on your way out, people. Stop being a hater. You understand? It's 7:41. Don't be drinking haterade. Hit the likes on your way out. I'll see you lot in a bit. Peace, my peoples. Come on.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. But for now, I'm local. But now I'm serving beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.